Imagine stepping into a land where snow capped mountains rise majestically, rivers sparkle like jewels, and gardens bloom with colors you have only dreamt of. Today, we are going on a journey to Kashmir, the garden of India, through the eyes of three curious students who explore its natural beauty, culture, and floating gardens. Get ready to feel the magic, wonder, and serenity of one of the most beautiful valleys in the world. Let's meet our characters Govind, Mary, and Rahim, students from an eco club who set the stage for today's lesson. Govind notices some newspaper clippings and says, "Hello, friends, look there, the secretary of our eco club has been filing newspaper clippings." Mary, curious, asks, "Hello, Raghu, what does that paper cutting contain?" Rahim recalls, "Can you remember a few months ago we discussed UNESCO's heritage tag to 39 sites of the Western Ghats?" Through this dialogue, students are introduced to the importance of environmental awareness and the need to protect natural beauty, setting the context for the explanation of Kashmir. Kashmir, the Garden of India, is a descriptive prose that vividly portrays the valley's natural beauty and cultural uniqueness. The author, whose name is not mentioned, uses detailed imagery, sensory experiences, and cultural references to transport the reader into the heart of Kashmir. Let us begin with the journey. Kashmir is described as the garden of beauty surrounded by snow capped mountains. As the travelers enter the valley of Baramulla, they look across the bridge over the river Jhelum and see Nanga Parbat standing tall like a sentinel. Pointing to the sky, this description immediately sets a majestic and serene tone. The next scene takes us to a houseboat which will serve as their dwelling for the journey. The houseboat is towed along the Jhelum River, allowing the travelers to experience the valley from the water. Srinagar, the capital, lies like a jewel in the center of the valley and is known as the city of the sun. The city is home to both Muslims and Hindus who appear good natured and carefree, reflecting a harmonious society. The houses in Srinagar are built of wood and bricks. While many appear dilapidated, they are picturesque, adorned with flowers on their roofs, including tulips, wild iris, and red poppies. This shows how natural beauty is integrated into everyday life, creating a city alive with colors and charm. From early spring to late autumn, the flowers bloom in succession. The delicate pink almond blossom appears first, followed by white cherry and pink and white apple blossoms, then royal purple irises reaching waist height and covering entire fields. Persian lilac grows in profusion, smaller but abundant. Summer brings the fragrant roses, with walls and gardens full of crimson, snow white, scarlet, and creamy yellow blooms. In the fields outside the city, blue flax and red poppies grow among wheat, and yellow mustard fields stretch like a dazzling cloth of gold. Students, notice how the author's descriptive language allows readers to visualize the flowers, colors, and even the scent in the air. This passage teaches us the power of careful observation and vivid description. The Jhelum River flows through Srinagar, dividing it into many islands, earning it the nickname, the Venice of India. As the snow melts from the mountains, its waters nourish the valley, sustaining gardens and fields. This shows the interconnectedness of nature and human life. As the season progresses, flowers fade and fruits take their place. The markets are filled with pears, peaches, nectarines, plums, and apples, many of which are dried and stored for winter. This highlights Kashmir's adaptation to seasonal cycles and the harmony between people and nature. One of the most remarkable features described is the floating gardens of Dal Lake. Here, the villagers create platforms of reeds, anchor them, bring up mud, and plant vegetables like cucumbers. These gardens require no watering and are tended from boats. This ingenious method shows how humans adapt creatively to their environment while coexisting with nature. Finally, the travelers leave Kashmir, but the fragrance and the memory of gardens linger, leaving them with quiet joy and a sense of wonder. This shows how nature's beauty can enrich our hearts and minds long after we leave. Students, now let us look at the themes from this prose. First, natural beauty and geography. Snow capped mountains, rivers, and flowering gardens create a breathtaking landscape. Second, integration of culture and nature. People, houses, and gardens reflect harmony with the environment. Third, seasonal changes and adaptation. Flowers bloom, fruits grow, and floating gardens are cultivated according to seasons. Fourth, reflection and appreciation. The prose encourages students to observe, appreciate, and respect nature. In conclusion, Kashmir, the Garden of India, is more than a travel description. It is a celebration of nature, human ingenuity, and the harmony between people and the environment. It teaches students to observe carefully, enjoy nature and its natural beauty, and reflect on the importance of preserving both landscapes and culture. Now, students, think about your own surroundings. How does your environment change with the seasons? Are there ways people in your area adapt to work with nature? Reflecting on these questions help us connect with the lesson and understand our responsibility towards nature. Students, if you have understood this lesson, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a lesson that makes learning English fun, immersive, and easy to understand.